guys, what's up? Hey, Barbies and Kens. Sorry. I feel like I'm gonna, slightly cry. Happy tears, but sad tears. So, I'm sitting here reflecting today on everything in my life. 3 days ago, my rheumatologist, who, if you look it up, a rheumatologist is somebody for nerve pain and disorders and stuff. She diagnosed me with my fibromyalgia disease. They basically told me not to come back because they don't treat fibromyalgia. They treat nerve and joint issues. My paperwork that she gave me says I have a nerve and joint disorder, fibromyalgia. But they won't treat me. So I was like, okay, whatever. So me and my doctor are gonna look for a new one in the area, but I found this video online and I really, really, really want to share it with you guys. And then it got me thinking, I wonder, and I just wish I could meet this woman in person and see what she could do to help me. Just listening to her video, I'm gonna link it down below, but I'm also gonna put some parts in, were so inspiring to me. And it just really had my head going, I feel like she could help me and figure more of what's wrong with me. The only problem is she's in Florida, I'm in Pennsylvania. You have to get an appointment and stuff. I don't know how much money that would be, plane, everything. My best friend lives in Florida. I was trying to go down in January to even see her, but it's not looking good. So now I kind of have a little bit of hope, but not a lot because it's expensive. And yeah. But let me put some parts of her video in and touch base and then see what you guys think.
I'm Dr. Barbara Bruce, and I'm a pain psychologist and the clinical director of the Fibromyalgia Treatment Program at Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida. Researchers and physicians know that the overlap in symptoms between fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue are almost complete. Symptoms of fibromyalgia include chronic widespread pain, severe fatigue, unrefreshed sleep, and often brain fog. Symptoms of chronic fatigue also include severe feelings of exhaustion that's not brought on by exertion and not really relieved by rest. People who have chronic fatigue also experience sleep disruption, brain fog, and often pain. Medical examinations and laboratory studies of people with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue generally come back normal. Scientists are learning about a potential underlying central nervous system mechanism that may explain both fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue. Central sensitization describes an alteration in the central nervous system that leads to the amplification of pain and other sensory phenomena. In central sensitization, the brain is in a persistent state of heightened reactivity, not just to pain or to exertion, but also to light, sound, odors, food, touch, and even medication, including whiplash injuries, chronic tension headache, migraine headache, irritable bowel syndrome, chronic fatigue syndrome, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, complex regional pain syndrome, interstitial cystitis, temporal mandibular joint pain, and other regional pain syndromes, especially back and neck pain. The good news is that several tools and strategies can turn down central sensitization. If we can decrease symptoms of pain, fatigue, sleep disturbance, and brain fog, we can also turn down the other physical symptoms, including the bowel symptoms of IBS and the symptoms of interstitial cystitis and headache, for example. Anything that can soothe or quiet the central nervous system can impact central sensitization and help you to feel better, and most importantly, live better. Return to your life, return to your loved ones and the activities that you enjoy. You'll learn all about these tools and strategies and how to start using them in your life today in the Fibromyalgia Treatment Program.
So basically towards the end, when she said about quieting down the irritable bowel, which is what I have and they're not, they tell me I don't have irritable bowel. They keep saying something else is wrong, but they don't find it. The interstititis, I hate saying that word. I hate having that. I take a bladder pill every day that I shouldn't have to have. And the migraines and the tension headaches, yeah, they go here, here, here. It's a lot. So basically in Jacksonville, Florida, they have a fibromyalgia program Oh my god, I wish I could go to it and be a part of it. It sounds absolutely amazing. This woman sounds absolutely amazing. Everything she was talking about, like the main ones that I have, were just crazy. A lot of the stuff she mentioned in the video too, I was actually hospitalized for already. Interstitial bladder syndrome, they don't find anything. I've said in the past, but I had about a total of 25 or 28 bladder tests, because they're, you know, I always go and they're like, oh, you have bladder issues? Yeah, I take a pill for it. I actually have like urinary symptoms. Oh, well, let's check your thing. Maybe you have a urinary tract infection. No, I just get the symptoms. Let's check it anyways. I might have to do it myself. You ready? Will it let me? It's not gonna let me zoom in? No? Well, it's always perfectly fine. Which is so frustrating. Not to mention just having 24/7 pain and then having other crap that falls on top of it that you get. But like I said, what hit home for me was the interstitial bladder syndrome and the IBS, because that's what I'm suffering from, and pain-wise the most in my daily life. So this woman seems like she knows what she's talking about too, at least from the video and from what I've seen. Okay, so we are like 8 or 9 months later. That's insane. During the time when I filmed this video, I just recently went through my grandmother's passing, and it was just, filming all the time like that was just way too much, so that's why I just never finished that video. So I figured I would do like a weigh-in from like when I saw that first video and watched it to what was going on with me to now, because we were in August of 2020. So basically everything in that video is spot on my disease. I actually, since that video, and since I like spoke about my last rheumatologist in that video, I do not go there anymore. I actually go to a different rheumatology office. They didn't really want to see me back at that one because they said there wasn't anything they could do to help me. So I left and went somewhere else, and I seen a rheumatologist, and it went hard. That was actually like about 4 or 5 weeks ago now. She was just not a good fit for me and was saying I didn't have what I had, so I had to get a lot of extensive tests done. I switched from her to a different rheumatologist at the same place, and all those tests came back basically that like I have my fibromyalgia, so it's a second, you know, person telling me now that I have it, my new rheumatologist. And we're basically at the point of just monitoring me, making sure I'm comfortable. I had actually started physical therapy, and it was terrible. I was in so much pain. It was actually flaring me up, they said, more than when I didn't do it. So I'm going to be doing aqua therapy, which I'm really excited. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically just water therapy in the water with a physical therapist, but it's water therapy. So I'm really excited to start that kind of journey, because that's going to be a whole thing in itself. I still deal with the bladder thing, but since that video to now, I'm actually on medicine for my intercystitis that you take, like special medicine for intercystitis. There's only one medicine basically they make for that. So I'm on that, and that's been great for me. It's been doing really well. My weight is still fluctuating, but in my opinion, it's trying to, I feel like, go up and sometimes just stay at one weight, which is good rather than, you know, less. And I just wanted to say, like, rewatching that video I had in the beginning of that clinic in Florida, it looks absolutely amazing. I still keep in the back of my mind, like, I wish I could go there and just, like, speak to them about my illness, maybe get enlightened about a few different odds and ends, but everything was spot on from that video to now. And like I said, now it's just a little different. I was going to put this in a different video, but I figured because I was finishing up this one, might as well add it in. I just went to my new rheumatologist the other day, and I have like a stack of paperwork, which is blood work that I have to get done. I hate blood work, but they think that they saw something not too good that could be another autoimmune disease, but a pretty bad autoimmune disease. So I'm going to get more blood work and find out end of September what that is, and I'm hoping it's fine, you know. And it's just, I still just have, like, you know, the issues that I have had to begin with, like my bladder, my fibromyalgia and stuff like that. I wouldn't want, you know, to add to that list something again, but I'm like obviously ready for whatever comes my way and to deal with that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It took like freaking forever to make, but thank you for watching. If you guys liked it, please thumbs it up, subscribe down below, become a Barbie or a Ken, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.